I don't think Sleepy Joe would be a good fighter, do you? One gentle little touch to the face, and he's down. He's down. He wouldn't get up very quickly.
The president likes to portray himself. I love this. Likes to portray himself as a tough guy. When you were in high school, wouldn't you have liked to take the shot? Anyway, it's a different story, but anyway. A macho man.
Of all the people in the world that I could fight, that's probably the one I'd like to most fight. You know what? Boom. I didn't hear it to close. I just, ding, he's gone.
That's right. Joe Biden and Donald Trump are ready to throw down. Woo! This will probably be the first UFC match sponsored by Life Alert. It's also going to be a tough fight to referee. I mean, you won't be able to tell which one of them has a concussion. Seriously, this is a lot of shit talking from two guys that only have about 3 falls left in them. Instead of trainers in their corners, they're just going to have Jamaican nurses. Great round, Mr. Biden. It's time for your pills, okay? You want them with the cranberry or with the applesauce?
How are you keeping expectations in check on a day like today?
I am not keeping expectations in check. I am fully sold into hope.
That's so 2008. Did you have a voting strategy not to jinx it this year?
No, I have a voting strategy to get through the night tonight, which is basically just to drink.
You're taking my strategy as well. Yeah, it's election day. You gotta take an I voted selfie.
Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much.
Now delete that shit right away, because you don't want to jinx anything.
Okay.
This could stretch into very long days, or even weeks. Are these people patient enough?
Of course, however long it takes, it takes. And if these motherfuckers do not count every absentee ballot vote, every vote needs to be counted. I think you need to let democracy play itself out. And if people voted, you should give them a chance to count their votes.
Trump jumped ahead early in a lot of states because Republicans mostly voted in person, and those votes got counted first. And then, as the Democratic mail-in ballots came in, Biden jumped ahead, which is what everyone knew might happen for weeks. Well, everyone except the President of the United States.
We were winning everything, and all of a sudden it was just called off. The results tonight have been phenomenal, and we are getting ready. I mean, literally, we were just all set to get outside and just celebrate something that was so beautiful, so good. We had such a big night. You just take a look at all of these states that we've won tonight, and then you take a look at the kind of margins that we've won them by. We won states, and all of a sudden, I said, what happened to the election? It's off. And we have all these announcers saying, what happened? And then they said, oh.
Yeah, dude, because first they counted your votes, and now they're counting the other guy's votes. I mean, I knew that Trump didn't like science, but I didn't realize he had disavowed numbers. I mean, maybe this explains why he's always in debt. This is just a level of stupidity from Trump that I did not expect. He always exceeds the levels of stupidity. I didn't know he could go higher. Sometimes it feels like Trump is an actual toddler. First I had a nose, then suddenly my uncle stole it, and I had no nose. What happened to law and order, folks? I don't have a nose anymore.
In Arizona overnight, hundreds of Trump supporters, some armed, gathered outside a Phoenix election center saying the election was being stolen from the president. Protesters there looking to keep the count going as the race tightens.
Where are the votes? Where are the votes?
And in the battleground state of Pennsylvania, voters say the tension there is intense.
Tempers flaring from coast to coast.
The Biden crime family stealing this election. The media's covering it up. The Biden crime family stealing this election. The media's covering it up. We want our freedom for the world. Give us our freedom, Joe Biden.
Okay, 2 things. First, this ugly behavior undermines the foundations of American democracy. And secondly, I hope they have that barbecue beer freedom shirt in a hoodie version. That is dope. Also, the Biden crime family, that has got to be the least threatening sounding organized crime family ever. You know, you've got a really nice place here. Be a pity if some malarkey happened to it. I don't know. I mean, seriously, I can't believe we were all terrified that Trump supporters would coordinate a civil war, and yet these guys can't even agree on a slogan to shout in the streets. Because they're chanting to count the votes if Trump is behind in the states, but then if he's ahead, then they're chanting to stop the count. I mean, what happens if the state switches? Count the votes! Well, we are counting, and it looks like Joe Biden has just taken the lead. Okay, stop counting the votes! We changed our minds! Depends how it goes!